Please subscribe to our channel, and for latest update, click on the bell icon.
What we are learning is cultivating, promoting within us good habits. Okay, and when we detect, when we find out we have had a bad habit growing within us, we break it, we stop it. And that's what we've been doing. Now we are going to now talk about I must not steal. What is this? I must or steal or rob. I must not steal. What is the meaning of steal? Stealing means robbing, taking something away from someone. Taking something from someone without someone knowing. I don't have this, so I go and take this. I don't have this, so I'll do this. Stealing, taking something from someone, taking something from the house without parents knowing, taking something from your sibling, taking something from the school. Taking what does not belong to you is certainly a bad habit. So I must not steal. What is it? Anything. It can be money, item, small. Now, in this regard, what I want to tell you is, stealing is a bad habit. You begin to steal small things like pencil, like pen or a book from the house, from the classroom. Now, this bad habit tend to grow. If we do not listen to the parents at home, teachers in school, certainly this habit grows very enormous. And then most people who steal small things, they become robbers. When you say I must not steal, what you mean is rob. Robbing, slyly taking away. Now what happens when you rob? The habit becomes so huge, so enormous, you end up being in jail. Robbers. How are robbers cultivated? Robbers, when you take things from others, you certainly become a robber. So, when you realize you have had a bad habit, you feel like taking something of someone, either at home or school, learn to curb it, break it, stop it. I must not steal, I must not rob money from your father or mother. Now, I must not steal. Let's talk about money. From home. I must not steal money from home. Can be from home for others also. Now, you want to buy something. You want to get something. Your friends have this, so you have cultivated a desire to get something. Now you want the money for it. You don't have the money. So what do? I must not steal. So what do? Money from home. Or you don't want to take from money from home because you'll get punished. Mommy will know, daddy will know. So you rob money from elsewhere. Somebody else. Or from school. Definitely. When you have done a thing like that, you don't feel good. And you will be found, you will end up punished. So let us think, robbing, stealing is not a good habit. I must not steal money from home. When you steal money from home to buy something personal, to satisfy your desire, mommy will know, daddy will know. Where did you get the money? How do you get it? You will be school or others When you talk about others, it can be others, it can be school, or when you go out, I don't know, whatever. Now, especially at school, if you do take money from your classmates, they will find out. Teacher can find out, and then you will be punished. In all these, you end up being punished. But when you realize you have robbed something or stolen, give it back. Break the bad habit. I must not steal or I must not rob toys or things from my friends. I must not rob. I must not steal toys or things from my friends. Toys, some toys you like to have, or things from my friends. From my friends. Sometimes from my friends at school or friends home or friends home or school, whatever. Now, I must not steal. Stealing is taking away without somebody knowing. Now, a friend has brought to school a certain toy and you don't have and you love to have. You slowly take it away. Definitely, that's a bad habit. Bad habit. You go to a friend's house and you find a toy there. Without knowledge, you take it away. You go to the friend brings something to school, a toy or something you don't have and you want it. So you go and take it away. That is called stealing. Robbing is a bad habit and it should be broken or you will turn out to be a robber when you grow big. Now, sometimes you go shopping and you have the habit of robbing. So what do? I must not steal things when I go to a shop. I must not steal things when I go shopping. Now, some people have the bad habit of taking away things from the shop, called shoplifting, but don't pay for it. Why? Because you want to have it and you don't have the money to pay. So taking away things when you go shopping, called shoplifting, and you don't pay for it, that's called robbing, that's called stealing. And it is a bad habit, it should be stopped. I must not steal because it is not a good habit. Stealing is not a good habit. I must not steal because it is not a good habit. And it's a bad habit, what must you do? You must stop it, not go on and on and on. I must not steal or I must not rob money from home or money from others or money from the school and get things for myself. It's called momentary satisfaction. After that, you feel something within you, you feel bad, you feel very sad, and you will be caught and you will be punished. I must not steal toys or things from my friends, home or at school, something valuable, something nice, but you don't have, taking away. Robbing, that's called robbing. It's not a good habit at all. If you think you have a habit, you must stop it. I must not steal things when I go shopping. In the shop, there are variety of things, especially in a mall. Lot of things, but everything, why should you have? The desire to have is not at all good. I must not steal or rob because it is not a good habit. It will never earn you a good name, and you, when they find out, you will get punished. In all this, when you do a thing like this, when you rob, when you take away, you think nobody is looking at you, you feel bad. You are slowly killing your conscience. Slowly slowly you are becoming bad to worse person. Now, I must not steal. It will earn me a bad name. Okay, I must not steal because it will earn me a bad name. Naturally, you have a bad habit, you have to earn bad name only. So, I must not steal because it will earn me a bad name. Surely, no one likes to have a bad name. You want to cultivate good name within you. So, stop robbing, stop stealing things that belong to others. I must not steal because I'll be punished if I get caught. I'll get punished when I get caught. I must not steal because I will be punished. I will be punished. Certainly, you do a bad thing, you will be punished when get caught, because I'll be punished when I get caught. All those who rob, once a robber, they say, always a robber. But you think all the time somebody is not looking. But once you cultivate the habit, you'll definitely get caught because someone is always looking. Why you rob is you don't even believe that God is looking at you all the time. When that consciousness is wiped away, then you continue to lift things that doesn't belong to you. Now, I must not steal because it will become a habit within me. I must not steal or must not rob because it will become it will become a habit, because it will become a habit in me, or it will be like cultivating habit within me. Okay, now I must not steal or I must not rob or I must not take away things that doesn't belong to me. It may be a small thing, it may be a big thing, but the name is stealing, robbing or taking away. It's a bad habit. It should be broken, it should be stopped right early, otherwise it is very difficult to break off a bad habit like this. I must not steal money. Children love money. I must not rob money from my parents' home. And you think you got away, but your daddy will know, your mommy will know. And you buy something with it and bring off. Who gave you that? From where did you get? So you get caught and then you feel bad. So, I must not steal money from others or borrow from others. I must not steal money from school, from my classmates. They brought money to pay the fees and you go and take it away. What a terrible thing, because it's a habit in you. So I must not steal toys when I go to my friend's place. Toys which I don't have. Or my friend brought a toy to school to show and you take it away. Not a good thing. I must not steal things from my friend's house or the toys that friends bring to school. I should not take things that does not belong to me. I must not steal things when I go to shop. In a shopping place, there are ever hundreds of things are there and you want to have all. But in life, you cannot have all. You must be happy, must be satisfied with what parents give you. So you must not go shopping and take away things that doesn't belong to you. I must not steal because it is not a good habit. Taking things of others, money, toys that doesn't belong to you is not a good habit. I must not steal because it will earn me a bad name. So when I know I'm stealing, taking away, stop it, break the habit. I must not steal or I must not rob because I will be punished when I get caught. Definitely, when you take things from others, today, tomorrow, once, twice, third time, you get caught and you'll be punished. Then you feel very bad, and it's very difficult when you start stealing to stop it. So it become a habit within you. I must not steal because it will become a habit in me. It will become a habit within me and the habit will grow unless you say, no, I will not take things that doesn't belong to me. Always taking something that does not belong to me earns me bad feeling. Okay? Bad feeling. Anything that gives you bad feeling, you should look into it and stop it. So I must not steal, or I must not rob, or I must not take away things because I will lose my self-respect. When I rob, I'm losing my self-respect. Okay? So I must not steal or I must not rob because I will lose, because I will be losing. I will be losing my self-respect. No one likes a robber. No one likes a person who takes away things. And there is a name for a person who robs all the time. Sometimes some people rob without knowing, and they are called kleptomaniacs. That means without knowing they take it away. It has become such a bad habit, but it's also an illness. Robbing is also an illness. So I must not steal because I will be losing my self-respect. Because everyone will look at me and say, here goes a robber. Be careful. She will steal. Look after your things. They'll caution others. I must not steal because I'll be hated by others. Nobody will like me. I must not steal because no one will like me. No one will like me. No one will be my friend. No one will want me. It's, oh my God, one robber is coming. So, when you know you are taking something that belongs to others, break it. I must not steal because I may have to go to jail. Any small thing that you take away, it grows and grows and grows. A robber, a tiny little robber, becomes a big robber and goes to jail. So, I must not steal, I must not rob, I must not take away, because when I do this, when I form a bad habit in me, then I may end up in jail. In a jail. So, when I know I have a bad habit in me, I must break it. If I don't break it, when the habit grows too big, it's very difficult to break it. Then, I must not rob things that I like, what others have. I want something and I like it. Somebody is having, so I take it away. So I must not steal things. I must not rob things that I like from others. I must not steal things that others have. Others have. And you like it so much, so you go ahead and take it. So I must not steal things that others have. And I like it. So whatever you like, why should you have it? You should say to yourself, it's not possible that I must have everything. I cannot have everything in life. I must not steal. I must not rob. I must not take away that does not belong to me. Then some children have the bad habit, whatever they see in the class, they take it away. So I must not steal. I must not rob. I must not take away things from my class. What things you find in the class? Small things. Finally, big things. There are children who rob pencils, pencil box, and slowly when they grow big, they take away camera, laptop, and what not. Money. So, learn not to cultivate the habit of robbing, the habit of stealing. So, I must not steal. I must not rob. I must not take away things from my class. What things like? You begin with pencils, then you begin with pens, then all are the bigger valuables. Money, yes, then it will be laptop, camera, and whatnot. So I must not steal things from my class. I must not steal things from my house. I must not steal things from my neighbor's house. Okay. I must not rob things to get rich fast, to rich quickly. I want to get a lot of money. I must not steal to get money fast. Money fast. And then that's how I become rich. You should not think of making yourself rich. Get so much of money by robbing, taking away, stealing, selling. All that feeling, thought bad. You have to break it. I must not rob things to collect. I must not steal things to collect things for myself. You want to collect some things for myself. Some children, some people, they go and rob all kinds of things. When the police come, they'll find all kinds of collection in the house that doesn't belong to them. Maybe small things, but when you grow to be a big robber, you will have cars and things like that. So, I know I must not steal, I must not rob, I must not take away things because I'll be losing my self-respect. Every time you steal, you feel bad within you. When you feel bad, stop the habit. I must not steal or rob or take away because no one will like me. They'll say, here comes a robber. Be careful. Caution others. I must not steal. I must not rob. I must not take away things because I may end up in jail. Today small things, tomorrow big things. Once a robber, always a robber. And some people cannot work, they can only rob. So I must not steal things that others, I must not steal things that others have. I must not steal things that others like. Sorry. I must not steal things that I do not have, that others have. So I must not take all what others have. I must not steal things that I do not have, but others have. I want that. I want that. That feeling is bad. I must not steal or rob things from my class, pencil, umbrella, water bottle, and whatnot. Slowly, money and many things from the class will go, and everybody will say, she's a robber. Now, I told you, when you have the things for taking like that, that means you are mentally not well, sick. That's called kleptomania. Means person who loves to take away things. I must not rob or steal things to get money fast, to become rich fast, collect everything what I like. I must not steal or rob things to collect things, all kinds of things for myself to make me feel good. But when you take things from others, you certainly feel bad. So it's a bad habit. When you know stealing, robbing, collecting, taking away is a bad habit, you must break the bad habit. Stop the bad habit. Don't let it grow into a big tree and go and land up in a jail. All of us, children, as children, Listen to mommy and daddy. Listen to your teacher. Cultivate good habit of not taking things that belong to you. When you find, give it to mama. Give it to your teacher. Say, this is not mine.